Welcome back. It is more than just a market. It's a meeting place, a melting pot, and a living piece of Cleveland's history.
In tonight's episode of Leon Bibb, Then and Now, Leon takes us inside the West Side Market, where a major renovation aims to preserve the past while preparing for the future. It's where cultures converge and where we're reminded that food is the language we all speak.
To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggety jig. The folk poem is centuries old, but its idea is as fresh as this morning's grocery delivery. For more than 150 years, Cleveland's West Side Market has fed this city with flavor, history, and heart.
Food is like the universal language of love and unifies people.
Rosemary Moudry is executive director of the Cleveland Public Market Corporation, overseeing the West Side Market. Food is a daily need, and here vendors bake it, steak it, slice it, dice it, and of course, price it. The idea was pretty simple.
Of folks bringing commerce and selling food and selling products.
The market's roots go back to 1868, after Ohio City merged with Cleveland. A wooden market stood at West 25th and Lorraine, but Cleveland was growing. By 1902, the city bought land across the street. 10 years later, a grand new market opened with style to match the moment.
They chose yellow brick to make it feel warmer. They made it asymmetrical so it was less formal and more inviting. They put the clock tower to make it grand and a beacon for all of the West Side.
Beneath the iconic clock tower, vendors set up shop in a now booming city. In came the crowds from the bustling population. American blacks were migrating from the Southland, and immigrants from beyond America's boundaries found new lives in Cleveland.
Many of our butchers or bakers, they have brought their immigrant roots to the style of bakery they're doing, whether it's Hungarian or Ukrainian or a certain type of butchering.
Over the years, disputes between food vendors and the city have boiled over. Today, Cleveland still owns the land, but the nonprofit Cleveland Public Market Corporation now runs the show with a $70 million plan to upgrade vendor spaces.
We all want the market to be able to not just survive, but thrive.
Any cook knows foods are part of the lives of people. Food can be cultural. The market is kind of a United Nations.
We still have a ways to go to making sure that the most recent immigrants are reflected in the pool of merchants we have today.
Cleveland has long wanted the world to beat a pathway to its front door. You know, there are cruise lines which come to the port of Cleveland carrying people from around the country and around the world. They are told they can visit the West Side Market. It's a wonderful tourist spot. Yes, the world is beating a pathway right here to Cleveland's West Side Market.
You know, there's something about food. It's a common language and we all speak it, no matter the dialect. Food can bring us together, even as we shop shoulder to shoulder. Then and now, the West Side Market is more than what you see. Now that's food for thought. For 3 News, I'm Leon Bibb.
I can't imagine how bustling the crowds were in the teens and 20s.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like when it first opened.
Must have been incredible.
I just think it's wonderful. It's such a great spot. Well, phase 1 of the renovation is now underway. It should be complete in 2027. And throughout construction, the West Side Market will remain open for shoppers. Thank goodness.
It is always so much fun to go over there.
You never know what you're going to come out with.
You're right. You get lost in all that food.
And then you see something, you're like, now what can I do with that?
That's right.
I bought cuts of meat I've never seen before. What can I do with that? Get a little experimentation happening.
All good.
It is.